It all started when I brought the Art Attack team to New York recently to make an Art Attack big picture.
Well, here I am, Christmas in New York, and it's amazing. This place is huge.
In New York, everything is huge. The buildings are enough to make you dizzy. The cars are massive. And the street numbers, look at that. And Christmas is everywhere.
And these have just got to be the biggest Christmas tree decorations you've ever seen.
And only in New York would they wrap up an entire building like a Christmas present.
And listen to this. There's music everywhere on the streets. And the windows are fantastic.
Everything is big. Attention! Of course, while I was in New York, I just had to do some Christmas shopping. And where better to start than a famous toy store?
And look at this, the biggest Christmas wreath in the whole world. And what does the B stand for? Big. You know, while I'm doing some Christmas shopping in one of the biggest and best stores in the whole world, I've got to do it, haven't I? I've got to go and visit the big man himself, Father Christmas. There's one of his helpers there. I think he's through here, through the Crystal Cave. Look at this, look, it's beautiful. Happy Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
Ah, he's through here. Santa's Grotto.
But little did I know, I was about to get one Christmas surprise I hadn't bargained for.
Hey? I don't believe it.
Santa is off feeding the reindeer?
It's Christmas. I'm in New York, and there's no Santa. There's only one thing for it.
A big Art Attack. By now, it was dark, and I had to figure out what to use to make my big Art Attack out of. So I had to look round. New York by night is fantastic. A real fantasy land. There are lights everywhere. I knew I had to make something really special, but I just couldn't think what to do.
There's got to be something somewhere in New York that I can make a big picture with. That's it. It's down there.
It was at that moment I had the idea.
It's obvious.
Well, it was obvious to me. So then I had to find exactly the right spot to do my big Art Attack. So the very next day, I set about finding it. I walked the streets of New York. I knew exactly what I was looking for, because this Art Attack had to be really special. This was going to be the biggest picture I've ever done. But could I find the place to do it?
Nope, not right.
So I tried somewhere else.
I wonder what it's like the other side. Let's find out.
So I tried the other side of the river. And it was there I found the place with the perfect view.
This is it. This is it. This is perfect. Yes. Right. I've found the right location. Now I've got to do some planning.
That's it. I think this is going to work. Look at this. This is the picture I'm going to try and do. And where am I going to do it?
Over there.
So I was almost in business. I had my picture, I had the place to do it, but then I had to set up a lot of appointments because one of my biggest problems was getting permission to do the big art attack. So I had to make a formal request in writing to the top man in New York, the mayor. I delivered my letter first thing next morning, and then all I had to do was sit and wait for his call.
Hello? Yeah, put him through. Hi. Brilliant. Thank you. Will you thank him for me? Excellent. Cheers. The mayor said yes. We're on.
But I also knew I was going to need help from the people behind the power of New York. So I arranged to meet the head of the electricity company to discuss the plan.
Hey, Joe. So, OK, Joe, how much of New York's power is actually generated here in this pen?
This is a 44 megawatt station,
And what's the total?
about 9,000.
OK, now, you may think I'm nuts, but I need to access the system. I need to get right inside and take some of it out. Is that possible?
How much?
Probably all of it to start with.
As long as we don't cause any blackouts or no one loses power.
Can I
Sure.
lean on here?
Sure,
Is
let's
that
see
all
what you
right?
have.
OK, Joe, this is the plan. What I want to do is to turn this area here into a reindeer's leg.
Reindeer's leg over here.
I think Joe thought I was slightly mad, so I had to convince him that the whole plan would work. Eventually, he came round to my way of thinking, but we weren't home and dry yet.
We're going to have to be careful. That could cause a dip in the network.
Is it achievable, though?
We can do it.
Let's do it. So, all we got to do now is wait for it to get a little bit darker and the right moment.
And so we waited, and waited, and waited. As darkness started to fall over New York, slowly the lights in the buildings came on. And so the art attack team set up for the big moment.
Excellent. Right, OK. Brilliant, fantastic. OK, thank you. We're on. Hey! I've just had a call from the electricity board and we could be on in about an hour. Excellent.
Just time for one final briefing.
I don't think that leg will show. I don't think you'll... Oh, it'll be all right. It'll be all right. Fingers crossed. Oh, here we go. Oh, hang on. Hello. Yeah, hi, Joe, yeah. Yeah, we're freezing. Oh, brilliant. Well, yeah, I think it's the big moment too. Are we ready? All right, I'll tell you what I want you to do, Joe. I want you to take the lights out, and I'm going to count to 5, and then bring them back on, OK? Are you ready? Are we ready? Here we go. We're going. We're going. Look at that. Look at that. There they go. Oh, OK, here we go. Here we go. Right, this is it. OK, Joe. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Go on, Joe. Go on, Joe. It's gonna work. It's gonna work. Go on, Joe!
Yeah! Woo! Woo! Yeah! Woo! There he is, Santa Claus in New York. Worth all the effort, eh? Hey, everyone. Now, there's too many people to thank, so I'm just going to say Happy Christmas from New York. Happy Christmas!
Hey, wowee, that was real cool. A very special Christmas art attack. Gee whiz.